The second skill of a team sequence is a set. The same finger action in an overhead pass is used. Because it is the second team contact, the rules do not allow multiple contacts. No matter which contact, it is always a fault if the ball is caught or thrown, has prolonged contact, or the ball visibly comes to rest, regardless of the team's first, second, or third contact. The referee must also be aware of the setter that attempts to set the ball over on two. It is a cagey move to catch the opponents off guard. The first video is legal, but the next three are illegal. Check your judgment on this series of 3 sets. The first 2 were legal, but the last one is illegal. If a pass is low, a player may choose to bump set. Because the bump set is a rebound and performed with the forearms, it is rarely illegal. The first referee, if a player other than the setter attempts to set the ball, the rules are still the same. The first referee's job is to judge each contact, not judge who executes the skill. A referee should not be harder on the setter or harder on non-setters when judging ball handling. As a defensive specialist, not a You make the call on the Back to setting. Let's watch some video of players setting the ball legally. Sometimes a tight pass forces a setter, especially a back row setter, in an effort to save the ball, to set the ball with one hand. Look at video of a legal one-hand set. Now, look at this series of one-hand sets. Even though the attacker hits the net in the first clip, the setter's contact on the ball is legal. The next 2 are not legal because there was prolonged contact and the ball came to rest. Here it is from the first referee's angle. Disregard the attacker committing a net fault. Instead, watch the first set, which is legal, and the second and third one-hand back sets, which are illegal. The distance of a one-hand set or a tip does not matter. It is the contact phase that determines the legality. Now you make the call on these sets. The first 3 sets were illegal and the last 2 were legal. What about from the referee stand? What decisions would you make on these 3 setters? Taking a risk and using it. Even though the first clip showed a setter taking a risk and using an unorthodox means of getting under the ball, the actual contact on the ball was legal. Hopefully you did not blow the whistle, assuming from her body position that she could not possibly set the ball legally. But the next 2 sets need to be called as they were double hits. Second contact, which is the front row setter also has the option to attack the ball on her team's second contact, which is known as the setter dump. Watch these 3 setter dumps and determine if they are legal or illegal. The first 2 were legal, but the third dump was illegal. Here they are again from the referee stand. The final team contact is an attack. If the team successfully executes the first 2 contacts, the final team contact is an attack, sending the ball over the net into the opponent's court. The attacker has an array of shot options: a hard hit, an off-speed roll shot, a wipe off the block, a tip, or a two-handed overhead pass. Regardless of the type of attack, the same rules apply and the referee needs to stay with each contact. An attacker may choose to tip the ball with one hand in an attempt to place the ball in a strategic area on the opponent's court. The tip can be short, or the tip can be deep, as shown in this video. It is legal. Sometimes an attacker's approach or jump are not timed properly with the set. Sometimes the hitter is up too early or up too late. Here is an example of a mishit due to timing. This contact is a paintbrush and is legal. This is an illegal tip. Disregard the net fault by the setter. Here is some video of the different attack options. An attacker may choose to wipe off the block as seen in this series. Compare these 2 attacks. You will see one angle from the sideline, the next from the referee's stand. Which one has prolonged contact and needs to be whistled? Hopefully, you chose the second set of clips as illegal. During a broken play, there is a tendency for a referee to leave the attacker when it appears that they will not jump and attack the ball, but make sure you stay focused on the third contact. This is a double hit and is illegal.